हैंडी जब गाइस, हैंडी जब, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। तो अपने हाथ ऊपर कर दो और पैसे निकाल लो। हमारा 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 ओपनिंग, ठीक है, हमारा होगा ना। अरे गाइस वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, हैंड्स अप और पैसे निकाल लो, ठीक है। ये होना चाहिए हमारा इंट्रो, बेस्ट ना। बैंक लूटने निकलेंगे, समझ लो गाइस, समझ लो। Tonight. चम 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 के सितारे पर लूब। आज लूब बोल गया यार, इतना हो गया। हाँ अभी ना मैं बोल रहा था, मेरा इंट्रो पता क्या होगा। हैंड्स अप गाइस, पैसे निकाल लो। जोक नहीं, ये इंट्रो इंट्रो। हेलो गाइस वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, हैंड्स अप पैसे निकाल लो। अच्छा ओह क्या हो गया, क्या हो गया, क्या हो गया, क्या हुआ। तो क्या अब तो थंबनेल है ना, ये थंबनेल चलेगा अब तो, वो चलेगा मेरे तो। मैं तो थंबनेल है ना, स्टम्बल कैसे भी चाहिए था हमको। अच्छा आवाज नहीं आई, इनके बाद आई ना, अभी याद नहीं आई। यही बोल रहा। आ रही क्या रही आवाज? समझ में आती ना?
Everyone seems hard at work.
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over
अभी ना मैं
here.
नया कंटेंट वाइज सोच
Mr.
रहा हूँ.
Barker and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
IRL कंटेंट.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large.
क्या बोलता है?
Not to worry though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
लाइक करो लाइक करो लाइक करो लाइक करो लाइक करने के पैसे ले रहे तुम्हारे गरीबों. तू तो सी बना रहा और कुछ नहीं.
You have my thanks.
अरे अभी ना
And
तूने
over
वाल जोक
here,
सुना
they are
है?
preparing a very traditional
3 बच्चे होते हैं.
confection.
एक बोलता है मेरे पापा के तो काले बाल है तो मेरी मम्मी काली साड़ी पहन के आएगी. सुना तूने वो जोक? जोक सुना जोक? यो बादशाह वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. बादशाह ओ बादशाह ओ बादशाह बादशाह भाई. बादशाह यार तूने जोक सुना सुना बता वो. तूने जोक सुना क्या नहीं सुना वो? कि मेरे पापा के तो काले बाल है तो मेरी मम्मी काली साड़ी पहन के आएगी.
Can Paimon
मेरे पापा का तो ब्राउन बाल तो ब्राउन साड़ी पहन के आएगी. देखा नहीं? आप तो मेरे नाम पे सॉन्ग बना लिया. अबे शाम तो है ऐसे भाई ये जोक. मैंने तो सुना ही क्या? सुना तो है तूने नहीं? मैंने सुने हैं. तो है ना इसको है ना मैं मीम की तरह मतलब बना के करना चाहता हूँ. समझ रहा? जैसे बीबी का वैसे बना के सोच रहा हूँ मैं. ये 3 बच्चे खड़े होते हैं असली में. मैं अपना एक चश्मा पहन के खड़ा हो जाऊंगा. एक टोपी लगा के खड़ा हो जाऊंगा. एक ऐसे खड़ा हो जाऊंगा. समझ रहा? तूने देखा होगा तो एक बंदे ने ऐसे बना रखा है कि ग्लास कैसे बना था वो उसने बनाया था. एक कहाँ पर सुने हो? एक तो बादशाह मूवी गाना है कहता वादों से अपने वो करता नहीं मरने से मैं कभी डरता नहीं. ओ बादशाह ओ बादशाह बादशाह. वो एक तो वो है. उसके अलावा ना बाकी वो तो बाकी वो तो उसमें आता है पाशा भाई धमाल में. क्या गोलमा क्या नाम था? धमाल धमाल में आता है.
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
म्यूजिक सॉन्ग आऊंगा कैसा लग रहा है म्यूजिक सॉन्ग? यो जोरो वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. क्या चला?
You bet. Sweets and treats are Paimon's
यो
favorite.
यो यो हनी सिंह. हमारे फ्रेंड है ना यो सानू यो. लाइक कर दो यार. लाइक कर दो. डबल टैप करके लाइक नहीं होता फिर लाइक करना पड़ता है. शॉर्ट स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहे हम लोग. यो जोरो यो यो यो.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I
bet
bet
Paimon
Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
बोला सुना तो खाने भाई ज्वाइन कर. मैं भी ज्वाइन करता.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival.
खाने के लिए.
The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance.
We
We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and Moon Prayer
यो
blossoms
यो
to
यो
guide
यो
us.
यो 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 यो. अरे थैंक यू सो मच दोरो सब्सक्राइबिंग. बताओ क्या हेल्प कर तुम्हारी.
As such, the weight
कौन सा कैरेक्टर निकाल रहे हो?
itself is a fun feature of this
कौन सा कैरेक्टर निकालो?
particular
या कैरेक्टर रिव्यू
festival.
कैरेक्टर रिव्यू के लाए हो? कैरेक्टर रिव्यू करना है. कि कौन सा कैरेक्टर निकाल रहे हो पूछना है, या फिर कौन सा निकालना चाहिए वो पूछना है, या इतना नूब कैसे वो पूछना है। वो मैं बता नहीं सकता कि मैं नूब हूँ, तो उसका बता नहीं सकता।
Let's talk here.
To tell the truth.
To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that
Hey.
Krupar is willing to participate in the festival.
Ooh.
I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since.
वो बताया नहीं ना, एक और चीज हम भूल गए ना कि उसने उसका सवाल का आंसर था कि नो यस और आई डोंट नो, वो वाला पूछा ही ना।
I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
Speaking of answer, she asked us to pass along a message. ये message वही बोलो। One astronomical unit equals to astronomical unit क्या होता है? आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग होता है, आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग वन आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग होता है ना। एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल कौन सी यूनिट होती है? एक मिनट, एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल कौन सा? एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल यूनिट ये होता है। हाँ AU पता है मेरे को आंगस्ट्रॉम बोलता है, ये आंगस्ट्रॉम होता है या एटॉमिक यूनिट बोलता है। द एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल यूनिट इज यूनिट ऑफ लेंथ डिफाइंड टू एग्जैक्टली इक्वल टू इतना नहीं पता, मुझे नहीं पता ये चीज। मुझे AU में लिखता था वो पता है, बट ये इतने मुझे पता नहीं। एस्ट्रो मैं तो आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग बोलता था, आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग बोलता था क्यों, नील आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग।
I see.
Maybe she's right.
Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity.
I simply wanted to offer
I
her a
simply
place
wanted
to
to
stay.
offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention. And as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that
हमारे आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग बोलते थे क्यों?
she ought to belong here.
मैं एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल
Yet
यूनिट नहीं
no
बोलता
one has
उसको।
been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens.
Yeah.
We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
Yeah.
I see your point.
Yes.
Yes.
Will...
She will soon depart after all.
तो जाएगी बेचारी छोड़ के। यार ये पता है, I think गेम में सबसे कम कपड़े अलाउ मगा नहीं देख रहे हो? नहीं?
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides,
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly.
नहीं अभी ना?
Festivals are all about having fun.
all right.
हमें मतलब पाएंगे कपड़े छोटे से छोटे, लेकिन ये कपड़े बहुत कम है देखना।
Want to come with?
ये फ्रॉक भी पूरी नहीं है।
I'm guessing you have some other folks
सिर्फ
to
लाइंस
visit
है।
there.
यहाँ से पूरा मतलब फटा हुआ, मतलब बोलो यहाँ से पूरा खाली दिखा। मैंने ये कितना होता है? अब वो तो बता रहे उससे 1 पॉइंट समथिंग मीटर होता है, कितना 1 पता नहीं कितना। वो तो 10 टू पावर हम लोग आते थे डायरेक्टली।
Thank you all. Goodbye.
याद नहीं मेरे को यार, मैं पढ़ाई कर रही हूँ। A traveler needs blessing, not burdens. It sounds good in principle, but will blessing only alone be enough for Colomina? तभी तो पिल किया था। कपड़े छोटे इसलिए कपड़े छोटे नहीं, बड़े इसलिए मैंने पिल किया था। मतलब कपड़े नहीं। देख लो, मतलब देख रहा है ऐसे कपड़े कहाँ से पैक्ड है भाई? कहीं से पैक्ड ही नहीं कपड़े। ये शायद विश्वास करते कि ना अपने बॉडी पे बहुत बर्डन कम होना चाहिए। आई मीन नहीं मतलब होता है बुरा, थोड़ा कम होता है बट कोई नहीं। तुम्हारा से बोलते हैं ऐसा बता। तो ओवरऑल AU कितना था? हाँ मैं ना ये जैसे ये लिखा ना 1.6 × 10⁸ ऐसे ले देता हूँ सीधे, इसलिए याद है मेरे को। नहीं हो जा फैशन जापानीज कपड़ा माजिमू वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम हैंड से पैसे डालो एफएफ खेल रहे हो गाइस मैं बताता हूँ मैं बता रहा हूँ क्या है ना पहले मैं बोलता था फ्री फायर वो गंदा गेम है और दुकान में बैठे तो बोलता हूँ तो मेरे आसपास भी है ना वो फ्री फायर खेलते हैं तो मैं फ्री फायर खेलता हूँ दुकान पे तो मैं बताता हूँ तो वो फ्री फायर खेलता हूँ मैं जिसको भी खेलना मना जाना मैं नूब बहुत पर बताता हूँ पहले ही बाकी हम 3 लोग खेलते हैं फ्री फायर जब भी वो खेलता है मुझे खेलना पड़ता है जबरदस्ती बाकी खेलता तो हूँ झूठ का बोलूँ मैं हंटर नहीं रहा मैंने तो पॉपुलर नहीं होगा
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with
अंतम
friends.
चुप रह
What could they be chatting about?
देखता हूँ यार दुकान में बैठे तो लाइव स्ट्रीम कर लूंगा फ्री फायर का जरूरत पड़ी तो ठीक है करनी क्या तुम लोग देखने तो मैं करूँगा लाइव स्ट्रीम दुकान पे बैठे
Your guess is
अरे
as good
छोड़ेगा
as
बीच में
mine.
Ah, Grandmaster, and the Traveler and Paimon.
सारे मैं देख सके अभी ना तू फ्री हो गया ना अब तो देख सकते हैं ना कि अभी तू पढ़ेगा कब मतलब पढ़ेगा बोल रहा हूँ फ्री नहीं हुआ क्या अभी तक रात को फिर एनिमे का देखते मजे मजे क्या
Hello there. It's been a while.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
सॉरी
Wait, let me guess. The righteous lightkeepers are finally ready to
बोल रहा हूँ ना
hunt
ट्राई
down
करता
the
हूँ देखता हूँ
abyssal
कल करता हूँ
dragon.
अगर दिन में करता हूँ वैसे मैं करता नहीं फ्री फायर
Yes,
टाइम
that
नहीं है
too.
noob अच्छा फ्री फायर के लिए हम ना हमें ना स्टम्बल गाइड वो करते हैं रात दिन में ठीक है
Everyone
स्टम्बल गाइड
keeps
स्ट्रीम करते
saying
हैं स्टम्बल गाइड खेला तो
that too.
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
कॉजैलिटी कैजुअलिटी कॉजैलिटी कॉजैलिटी
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
कैजुअलिटी बोलते ना इसे कॉजैलिटी क्यों बोला जरा
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was,
हाँ
I
समझ
didn't
खेलते हैं
detect
ये समझ
any
बुरा गेम नहीं है
traces of
समझ स्ट्रीम
abyssal
है
energy on them.
मैं
On
भी खेलता
closer
हूँ कल
inspection,
आज तो भी
we
स्ट्रीम खेल रहे
realized that
थे
they
समझ
were
गाइड
not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
टॉफी ये लो
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see
See
them,
them, but
but
not-
not touch them?
Exactly.
But-
It was very peculiar. They
Peculiar,
roared and
okay.
tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
एक मिनट का पैक्यूलियर क्या पैक्यूलियर पैक्यूलियर ऐसे बोलते हैं ठीक है अनयूजुअल और स्ट्रेंज बोलते हैं पैक्यूलियर मतलब सारा स्ट्रेंज लेते थे थैंक्स फॉर चॉकलेट हाँ चॉकलेट टॉफी थी
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Not Cry before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon.
फिनोमिनन
Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry.
फिनोमिना बोलता हूँ मतलब फिनोमिनन नहीं बोलता मैं मेरा लाइक इल्यूजन टेंड टू अपीयर नॉट क्राई इन द रन अप टू मून पीरियड नाइट ओके
From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
I see. I'm glad that they weren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
अच्छा मिराज मतलब ऐसा वो जैसे सैंड में होता है तुम्हें जो इल्यूजन होता है उसको मिराज बोलते हैं ना वो चीज़ और द मिराज स्टोरीज आई हैव तो इसने सुना कि एनिमल दिखते हैं डॉग दिखते हैं स्मॉल हाउस दिखते हैं अभी तो हॉस्टल पहले दिख रहा है
It's a first for me too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
मिराज खैनी चैनी चैन से मतलब वो होता ना आइडिया
What about you two? Any plans?
प्लान नहीं भाई प्लान था ही नहीं
Alice contacted me a few days ago.
She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment.
एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हो लोग.
But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her.
अच्छा.
We don't know when the wind will blow. Yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice...
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
भाई साहब क्या ही गाइस क्या ही बताऊं क्या गेम क्या इंग्लिश बोल रहा है देखो. इट्स पीक्ड माय क्यूरियोसिटी मतलब पीक्ड भी है पीक्ड बोल रहा है भाई रुक जाओ. मैं पहले चेक कर लूंगा पीक्ड मतलब वही ना पीक वाला पीक है कुछ और नहीं है. इट्स पीक्ड माय क्यूरियोसिटी मतलब पीक बोल रहा है ये पीक्ड बोल रहा है इंटरेस्ट और क्यूरियोसिटी. तो ये क्यूरियोसिटी माय क्यूरियोसिटी तो हो ही सही है विथ साइंटिफिक क्यूरियोसिटी पीक्ड. अब पोपली को पहचानते हो इन रियल लाइफ? हाँ मेरे के पास रहता है ना. अभी अभी बोलूंगा तो आ जाएगा घर पे. पता है उठ के मारेगा मेरे को पकड़ेगा. अरे दो दो मतलब लिखा इसमें लिखा कि एक तो अराउज का मतलब अराउज मतलब कि क्यूरियोसिटी जगह देता है था. तो बुलाओ नहीं बुलाओ ना. अभी ठंडा है ना. हाँ नहीं आ रही. हाँ वही वही मैं बता.
Well said.
देखता हूँ मैं देख शक्ल मेरी उसकी बहुत गंदी है.
Right? Whatever's happening in Knockcry, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival.
Never. आ रहा हूँ. कैसा थी है सबको मतलब पागल खाले सबको पता ही चल कितनी गंदी अच्छी थी. आई मीन हैंडसम तक कितना शाहरुख खान को क्लियर रहता है. चलो टन 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 चलता है. लिफ्ट से लगा हे. एक को बता.
You're right. I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation.
कुछ तो fishy
Only a little, though.
इसको पता है सबको पता है भाई. इसके बंदे फैले हुए ना आसपास.
Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night.
Ah.
That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past.
मतलब फिर पास दिखे नहीं है. लेकिन ऐसा हो क्या था क्या मतलब समझ नहीं आ रहा मतलब ना मून प्रेयर नाइट को उसको मारने का कुछ कर रहेगा.
The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star,
Info broker है
and
वैसे.
managing to make a wish before it disappears.
ऐसा तो न्यूज़ वाली वैसे न्यूज़ वाली न्यूज़ चैनल के वो एडिटर है ना. साथ ही न्यूज़ पेपर को मिल जाती है फिर ये एडिट करके भेजती है आगे. हेलो शिनिगामी वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. क्या चला एंड सब पैसे डालो.
But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual.
न्यू बैनर ये जो मेरे पोस्टर में ना मेरे थंबनेल पे वही है डूरिन और वेंटी.
Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest.
पॉइंट्स ऑफ इंटरेस्ट पॉइंट हो गया.
First, the
The
abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
अच्छा वो अभी
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance.
and not just
And
monsters
not just monsters,
but human
but
phantoms.
human phantoms too.
भाई साहब सब न्यूज़ है सर.
Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life.
भाई साहब
Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
फिर आया वापस.
Oh,
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
Did Paimon hear that right?
6,000
years?
उंगली नहीं भाई, उंगली नहीं है। बाकी तो भाई मतलब काउंट करते हुए ऐसे ऐसे क्या कर रही, थोड़ा और गिनती पूरी करती ना, मतलब समझ लो।
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo.
My knowledge
of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Hellonious era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right.
But I'll
leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum.
conundrum पता है गाइस, मुझे conundrum पता है।
My sole interest is in the value of the information I gather.
conundrum मुझे पता है, stinky situation over that conundrum वाला situation में नहीं है, ठीक है, लेकिन ruminate उसके ऊपर नहीं आ पाया, मतलब ruminate मतलब छोड़ दिया क्या, मतलब conundrum ऐसा पूछा क्या, ruminate मतलब क्या, ruminate to think deeply and carefully about something. I leave the, अच्छा तो हाँ, तो ये archaeologist वाला छोटी है क्योंकि वो उसको ध्यान देंगे, और ओवर दैट कंडम मतलब उस सिचुएशन के ऊपर। नाइस भाई, क्या इंग्लिश सीख रहे हम लोग। वेलकम टू साकिब, मेरा नहीं था क्या साकिब? तो मैं इस आईडी थोड़ी पहचानता हूँ जो।
Which in this case hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating.
Dental psychology.
This intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
हाँ ठीक है।
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
इसको भी काम करना है।
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
वो तो cool हो रहा है ना, लोग तो cool है भाई एकदम, निकाल तो सकते हैं।
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss.
पहचान गया मुझे, तब पहचानता हूँ मैं।
But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
बादशाह, ओ बादशाह, ओ बादशाह, ओ बादशाह। क्यों बादशाह में रहता नाम साकिब है ना?
The curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far.
It seems
only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
हाँ, पता है आपको, सब पता है मुझे।
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Seems like it. Yeah. Wait, we are a team? Since when?
Since you became an honorary knight, of course.
This
was part of my grand plan all along.
कैसे? तूने बताया नाम तो ना, तुमने मुझे बोलता है मेरा नाम साकिब है। भूल गया तेरे लिए। तुम भूल गया, मेरे को याद रहेगा। मेरी याद बहुत तेज है ना, मैं ना आईएएस की तैयारी करता हूँ, बट मैं भूल गया हूँ। मैं भूल गया कि मैं आईएएस की तैयारी करता हूँ।
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that?
Oh, भाई साहब. Quite an achievement.
Quite an achievement.
Never underestimate traveler.
Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out.
Decked out?
I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case.
Decked out क्या होता है? Decked out means to be dressed in special attractive clothes or to be decorated specifically. भाई साहब इधर है. No putting shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. मतलब all मतलब एक चीज के हिसाब से अच्छी से तैयार हो रखी स्ट्रीट. मैंने मेरा नाम बादशाह से साकिब रख दिया हूँ. और ये प्रोफाइल पिक चेंज हुई फिर.
And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No.
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 No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. बढ़िया ना? गाना कैसे तो? Guys लाइक कर लो जितने लाइक करो सब्सक्राइब करो प्लीज. पैसे नहीं मुझे. प्रोफाइल पिक चेंज. हाँ वही बोलो प्रोफाइल पिक चेंज की तुमने. काम किस हो रहा क्या हुआ? No, 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 no.
Way to contradict me in front of.
Way to contradict मतलब गलत साबित करना ना.
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss.
Bad news?
So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Wait. Boy. ये तो वैसा तेज भागती है.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
हमारे आँख में जानी चाहिए.
Like a spaceship?
A spaceship at Sand and Shoal.
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in.
ये बात.
You said you saw the same thing through the moon arrow, right?
But second था ना जादू. जितने ज़्यादा चैट करता जो ज़्यादा चैट करता उसका अपना बढ़ता है पॉइंट. तो अभी टॉप 10 पे चल रहा है मेरा. पोपली चल रहा है. पोपली पे ज़्यादा पॉइंट मिलो ना. जितने अभी सेम ही तुम लोग के सेम पॉइंट है. 70 बस ना. वो अपने नाम के हिसाब से ऊपर रहता है. कभी कर देता है क्या सीन.
Huh? You already know about it? I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out.
लेकिन हम पता नहीं.
Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship?
Now my mind is blown.
Now my mind is blown. What's it like on the inside? Was it like
same ही है. हाँ वही एकदम सेम है. वैसे देता है.
I want to know everything.
Maybe that conversation for next time. This is still huge discovery on your part.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery.
You're the best.
You're the best.
नहीं.
Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course. Wow. Really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you?
Please.
Please?
Fair enough.
You can tag
along.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
चलो इन्वेस्टिगेशन करने चलता हूँ. बता नहीं चाहिए ये चीज.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
नहीं होगा ठीक है. मैंने आपको टीवी एंड मोबाइल दोनों से देख रहा हूँ. अरे इतने पैसे.
Tell me, Yehuda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
मुझे पता नहीं चीज. मुझे पता नहीं बोली.
Oh. Sorry, boss.
अबे अभी ना सिर्फ लावा के भी नेफर के बड़े छोटे हैं नहीं. आई मीन मतलब यहाँ से पैक्ड है. ठीक है. लेकिन इसकी ड्रेस बहुत छोटी है. आई मीन यू नो है ना. नहीं बट पीछे तो वो पोशाक बहुत बढ़िया है. देखिए गाइस क्या है. नहीं नेफर का विलोन जितने कपड़े ही है. आई थिंक विलोन जितने कपड़े हैं. Go to spaceship phantom location. गंदे इंसान ये देखता है. पागल क्या? ऐसे कर रहा है स्क्रीन पर. क्या करना चाहिए अभी ना. अभी मेरे पास रहती ना तो रहती कहाँ इसमें. आर्टिफैक्ट निकाले या फिर आर्टिफैक्ट निकालते ना. यार कर पता नहीं क्या. आर्टिफैक्ट निकालता है. गेम खेलोगे. यार आज नहीं हो पाएगा क्योंकि आज ये पूरी क्वेस्ट करनी पड़ी ना. क्वेस्ट बहुत बड़ी शायद बड़ी है अभी ना. क्वेस्ट बड़ी शायद दिखते हैं. जो से चला रहे वाइट ये चला रहे कुछ अच्छा कुछ ऐसे अच्छा घर वाले सुनते हैं अच्छा टीवी में चिल्लाने भी होते हैं गाली भी होते हैं मजा आएगा
Solidify.
Strike a pose!
By the frost moon of old.
Observe.
Night
ये ले
falls.
ये बड़ा ये ले डिफेंस एचपी वाह क्या पीस मिलते हैं ए मैं इसकी जगह वो कर लूँ क्या अभी ना ये छोड़ते हैं काम ये छोड़ते हैं और वो करते हैं ना वो यहाँ में गया ही नहीं था लो आई मीन गया ही क्यों नहीं हेलो क्या अरे हाँ कहता वो एक क्या हाँ बुक्स वाला काम ये तो ठीक है बुक वाला भूल जाता हूँ गाइस जितने तो लाइक कर देना सब्सक्राइब करना प्लीज चैनल को नए हो तो जो भी चैनल सब्सक्राइब करो तो टॉफी मिलेगी एक प्लीज
Now we are gathered.
Change of plan.
Receive my blessing.
Close your eyes.
To dust.
ये नहीं हो रहा ना ना वो मिल जाती है फर्दर लाइव स्ट्रीम करते हो हाँ करना पड़ता है ना
Shower you with praise!
Stabilize.
Time to shine!
Lush as the moonlight.
Be silent.
भाई फाइट टाइम सॉन्ग आता है ना मेरे को पता है और सब यार
Night falls.
Use the force on.
Strike a pop!
Branch into song.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Observe.
2x बॉट वैरायटी यो है ना आप समझा क्या मुझे
Oh, brilliant!
और तुम यहाँ के मैं खुदा आता हूँ
Solidify.
Shower me with praise!
Lush as the moonlight for the everlasting forest.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
ये ले बैटिंग आए थे अरे यार तो कर लिया
Out of sorts.
Observe.
Stabilize.
Let my name echo in song!
Branch into song.
Gather. I will have order.
ना बढ़िया बढ़िया ये इतना आसानी में मारना
Add astro... Thank you for Add astro...
ये बता ओ भाई स्पेसशिप हमारी मर गया फ्लिप कर गया बाय बाय जा रहा है बाय बाय गुड नाइट
Wow, Yehoda was right on the money. This phantom really is, but that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists, but somehow it left an afterimage?
Ah, you're already here.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
खाने बुला रहे हैं अच्छा
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now.
मैं तो टीवी हॉल में मैं क्या चला रही थी और उसकी मारी मुझे वैसे कलर वाली मेरा
The most we've been able to deduce.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
क्या ये? रेड 5 मिनट लिए। मेरे को मत देख मार खाएगा। Bye. अच्छा।
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a
I've heard about how the frost...
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions.
कुछ पूछ रही है? इससे पूछ रही है और भाई साहब बात करते ना।
It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Good point. Great thinking, Lauma.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes. Still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go, and enjoy your feast.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on.
हाँ आ जाऊँगा खाओ मैं आता हूँ
What is this thing?
Goodness knows.
What about his grandpa?
Huh? I don't know.
वो यार अभी ना खाना खाने के लिए ना डायरेक्ट खाना आज थोड़ा कम बन रहा है और मक्की रोटी और है
Come on, brothers.
Huh?
Yes, brother.
We should.
What the? This thing is
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
किसलिए स्ट्रीम लिए अब मैं जा रहा हूँ खुद
I was just seeing if I could... I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical... It's almost like...
It makes sense. History is...
Paimon totally thought you were just fooling around.
Of course I was. Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to hack
no one
their way
could
inside, but no one could get the door open.
It's made of very much.
It's made of to me. That says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it.
Huh.
अब जा रहे हो हाँ खाना खाने में भी जा रहा हूँ
When Barker gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
Every now and then when
I wonder how the others are doing.
Sounds good.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I
Team name.
in Team Knights of Hellonious as well?
Team Knights of Hellonious.
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy?
Bye
You
bye.
wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados
आऊँगा मैं
was in
आधे
your
घंटे
shot.
नहीं स्ट्रीम रोक के जाऊँगा स्ट्रीम चलते रहेगी है मतलब आधे घंटा होगा ये है थोड़े स्ट्रीम पे रहूँगा आधे खाना तो खाना पड़ेगा यार तो मेरी जान खा जाएंगे खाने हो तो मेरी जान खा जाएंगे लोग हाँ
Oh, no!
नहीं करता कुछ भी नहीं करता
Oh.
कुछ नहीं करता
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least...
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
Oh my God.
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far.
Shit.
Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in...
You seem to have calmed down. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr.
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here?
Bye.
What happened to those people?
My guess would...
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time then 500 years ago, the whole of Tevat suffered in a...
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god.
Scottish form of form. Scottish है क्या हमारा लिंक कुत्ते? बाय हाँ जा रहा हूँ भाई तू अब बोलिए तो मैं जा रहा हूँ मुझे बैनर लग गया अपने ऊपर बैन लग गया तू जरा तो इस टाइम और डीके करना हुआ है आता हूँ आ गया हेलो लाइव स्ट्रीम लोडिंग कौन लोड हो रही है भाई? चाह की कंटेंट सर्च नहीं चल रही है, चाह की कंटेंट सर्च नहीं चल रही है तो मैं अभी रुक जाऊँ। दो की सर्च नहीं चल रही है अबे यार, मेरे को चाह की वॉचिंग यहाँ पर मेरा क्यों चल गया? हेलो मैं रिफ्रेश मारता हूँ, अगर चाह की वॉचिंग चल रही है बहुत देर से तुम बताएगा। पर तो दिखा तो रहा चाह की वॉचिंग चल रही करंटली, लेकिन वहाँ दिखा रही है चाह की वॉचिंग चल रही है। हैकर चार अभी दो की वॉचिंग है वो करेंगे नहीं होती। क्या यूट्यूब चैनल पे नया लाइक करना, सब्सक्राइब करना प्लीज, थोड़ी हेल्प हो जाएगी हमारी।
The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
टुप और लेगा टुप मास्टर। कौन कहाँ लाइव है? कल तो बढ़िया है, तो यहाँ लाइव नहीं है तो लाइव क्या कर रहे हैं? अच्छा मैंने अरेंजमेंट में खेल रहे हैं और क्या कर रहा है? पी तो ऑनलाइन ही आया आज यार। कोई भी आजकल यार ये लोग स्ट्रीमिंग को सीरियसली क्यों लेते हैं? मतलब समझ रहे हो, डेली स्ट्रीम करना चाहिए, कुछ शॉर्ट्स लाइव, नहीं क्या कर रहे हैं लोग।
All right. I guess that answers my second question too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Immutable मतलब change होती है।
Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait.
So
you...
Alas मतलब sadness भी होता है. Used for expressing sadness about something.
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
भाई साहब.
I'm sorry.
Granny इसलिए मूवी और पढ़ी ना, मूवी
You
मत रहा है.
needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have.
Treasure it.
Treasure it.
Because someday
you may find it in terribly short supply.
Okay.
Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return.
इससे कोई कुछ बताया?
Your curiosity toward the abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call?
Born from hatred, or because you...
I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rere's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart.
So I know what
a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a...
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me.
जो एटलीस्ट आ गया एटलीस्ट यार चलो
Even before I became who I am today, the question
Hello gamer, right to
me
witness
constantly.
history or comedy, maybe both.
My doubts remain unresolved.
But when we fought Rear,
when we
something
fought
became a little
Rear, sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
Nice.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the
impossible. 39 attempts पर के impossible achieve करना रहा है भाई साहब करता achieve.
It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
आपको WhatsApp नंबर मिल सकता है क्या? नहीं.
Then I wish you every success. I look
in
forward
future
to the day
मैं
of
अगर
your transcension.
जो मेरा हाईएस्ट मेंबरशिप है ना उसमें डाल सकता हूँ मैं समझ रहा हूँ अभी जब करंटली मेरा हाईएस्ट मेंबरशिप है ना 299 की तो एक मैं और बार बार करके उसको डाल सकता हूँ मैं अपने फोन नंबर या फिर कोई वीडियो एडिटर थंबनेल एडिटर उनको दे सकता हूँ नंबर एक है noob.
Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
मैं नंबर ले क्योंकि होता है कि किसी टाइम में मैं बड़ा यूट्यूबर बन जाऊं मेरा नंबर लिखा जाए तो ऐसे दिक्कत आएगी मेरे को. मैं फर्स्ट पर हूँ लेकिन कैसे जो स्ट्रीम में ज्यादा रुकता है उसको पॉइंट बढ़ता है ना बताया था मैंने तुमको. तो अभी तो तू है स्ट्रीम पर रुका हुआ. ये तो मैं बता दूँ मैं नहीं बताया क्या चीज़ है. अभी तो करंटली 150 पॉइंट है ना बाकी सब स्ट्रीम पे नहीं होंगे ऐसी समझा ना तो समझ रहे हैं. मेरे पे तेरा नंबर फुलन भैया का भी कार्ड बता सबको यार फिर रहा है बताया मैंने अगर कोई एडिटर या थंबनेल वीडियो एडिटर थंबनेल एडिटर उसका
separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus.
Consensus भाई कुछ तो वर्ड सिग्नल राजू का consensus क्या consensus consensus में क्या agreement among a group of people. अच्छा सबका सेम मछली है. अब बहुत मजेदार पता आपको ये चीज मजा आती है शायद तक.
I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on. But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation.
कुछ तो यार समझ नहीं वैसे जैसे ये मदर लोड क्या कोई प्रेत है क्या मदर लोड a principal vein of an or mind. अच्छा talking with ancients I mean come on but no all we got as useless snipped of conversation. Useless information नहीं snipped क्या snipped a small piece of something. अच्छा a useless small piece of something or conversation तो कल बात का बदला.
Stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
एक बात बताओ आप ठीक है रेटे टाइप से खाना खाता ना मक्की रोटी और मीट वीट.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
अब रहते कहाँ राजस्थान में.
You look disappointed, Neffer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah, that was it.
Hyperborea.
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 याद रहेगा इसलिए. Hyperborea क्या बोल रहा?
Only an expert in the Frost Moon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Neffer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying.
Sure.
Sure. Let's do.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free?
सबको बता रही है. Sorry.
Sorry.
Shutting up.
Shutting up.
सबको बता रही है. मुंह पे क्या लग गया था.
Now is not a good time to push.
रहते इधर राजस्थान में रहता हूँ. राजस्थान ब्यावर में.
Anyway.
Where Rajasthan ब्यावर.
I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
Sorry.
You mean a parting gift?
Parting gift.
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice.
It might be
dark up there.
ये अच्छा बात है.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
बोल रहा मून पे लाइट लगाएंगे कैसे? इससे तो उसको मैजिकल रॉक देते हैं. ठंड लगा आपको? हाँ यार क्या
बताएं? What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
क्या करेंगे mecha model का वो?
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
हमसे पूछेगा?
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
What the?
Paimon?
Traveler?
They're looking at you.
Looking at you.
Okay, I got it. I'll find a chance to ask her. Okay? कुछ पूछा उससे.
Great. Haha, problem solved.
Right. So
now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
अच्छा डोरी और नेफर दोनों अलग अलग है पता है. नेफर इंटेल ब्रोकर है और वो सामान की ब्रोकर है. तो दोनों अलग ब्रोकर है. अच्छा.
Is something the matter?
That's my line, Doreen. You seem a little loud. क्या कर रहा है? रुक जा. कुछ तू डिलीट कर रहा है क्या अपने कमेंट ताकि ये कुछ ऐसे लिख देता कि तुमसे सब हटाया था पूरा ही वो यूट्यूब वाला बैन देता देखो. तूने एक साथ ही बहुत डाल दिया. That's my line, Doreen. You seem a little loud.
I'm fine. It's just I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the abyss.
Little sadness. Rattlement sad होगा. Sadness after witnessing the horror. हाँ ना.
But it's okay. This is something I have to
पता नहीं
work
क्या कर
through.
रहा हो.
I'll be all right.
अरे तू
Thanks
पूरा
for your concern.
एक साथ बहुत सारे इमोट्स मांग रहा तो बैन देता वो.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally,
We are here to
we're here to talk.
Don't forget I am a member of Communist Night. You can always rely on me. पागल गया मैं.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
किडी है वाली तो. Like an illusory क्या? Go meet Colomina. फिर Colomina जाता हूँ. Colomina हमारे हैं. मार उसको. नूब है वो. ये बदल रहा हूँ. प्रमोशन रिक्वायरमेंट चेंज हो गया. प्रमोशन रिक्वायरमेंट आई थिंक चेंज हुआ है. प्रमोशन प्रोसेस अपडेटेड. Once you have been promoted out of medical intern and assigned to a department, you will need to wait until the official ceremony day held every Sunday or for your next promotion. Okay, ठीक है. Medical intern में हूँ currently ना, medical student में. This is firm policy. Unless I actually decide otherwise, we appreciate your understanding and continued hard work. Please stay committed. Active. अच्छा ठीक है. फिर तो आ गया. हाँ आ गया मैं. कौन पागल? मैं पागल. तू खुद ही बोल रहा है पागल हो गया हूँ मैं. तू क्या? अरे मानस और ये नहीं आएंगे भाई अभी तक. मानस भाई मानस का बच्चा. She's not here.
She's not here.
I can't sense her present at all.
Were there a few Kuhenki here last time too?
Maybe she took them out for a walkies.
Walkies? Or Kuhenki?
They're not pets.
You're not pets, you know. Oh well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow.
Compy, Chumpy, नाम है Chumpy. देख जाते हैं.
There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
पर है कहाँ वो देख तो ले उसको. क्या रहे हैं पे कहीं बैठे हो? फिर पॉइंट लेट को. DC आया भी DC. Oh my god, इतना गंदा.
Are you back yet?
अभी नहीं क्या?
Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here.
भाई कैसा हो रहा है ये? हेलो वो यहाँ पर नहीं है तक.
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside, especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
अच्छा वो पता है. By the way, looks of it, she hasn't been back all day.
Hey, do you know where Kalambina went?
Never.
Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like I don't know either to me.
Yeah, that's even stranger.
Paimon, look the flower.
What about him? Oh, that's not good news.
Color कौन सा चाहिए?
Color when Kalambina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
Let's go. We got find. कहाँ गई वो?
I know what's happening.
अच्छा नहीं है बता. अरे अच्छा मैं बोला अच्छा नहीं. ना मतलब एक वैलेंट का बना नया और एक ना दिखाऊं क्या हर्ष को क्या बोलेगा. वो तो बोलेगा कर लिया. तो यार एक नया बना वैलेंट का भी और उसका बना दे एक. इस समय ऐसा नया ठीक है. फिर अगर वो रिव्यू अच्छे थे तो मैं बोला सेल करने के लिए भी दे दे कर वो मतलब मैं लेकिन ऐसा मिले ही नहीं यार हमने देखा.
It's you. How is Kuta?
5 रुपए हमने भेज दिए.
Is she okay?
She is missing.
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have... Come on. Let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's Nockar's information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go!
हर्ष एडवाइस देता है कि कैसे क्या गलता. अब ये पे हाँ 5 तावली सलोनी अदायमन नमोनी तेरे जैसी ब्यूटी की दिक्की भी नहीं होनी.
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon or is this stall kind of suspicious?
No.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over.
Not prepared to face the final boss.
Where'd that voice come from?
पर DF है हाँ 5 से बोल रहा हूँ 5 का है.
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
Definitely hostile.
No, not that way. The final boss is right.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
The great adventure of real Dodo King, defender of old monster, etc. etc. बोल रहा है, but mostly mother of the most adorable की. अबे ये देखना, ऐसा क्या खत्म होना इंटरेस्ट है? अभी तो मॉम आई है किसी की. समझ रहे हो? हमारे पास एक फादर है और एक मदर है. 5G है कैसे? अरे है बस बता इतना लोगों को. मेरा एक भी नहीं है, होनी भी चाहिए. पर देख लो हमारा आलिचन फादर है और ये मदर. अच्छा लग रहा है इसको उड़ का सॉन्ग. ग्रेट एडवेंचर ऑफ रेल्म्स. ये डोडो किंग क्यों है? डोडो किंग है ये. डिफेंडर ऑफ ऑल मॉन्स्टर. ठीक है, एक्सेट्रा भी है इसमें. अभी ना इसका तो निकालने चाहिए थंबनेल, बट तुम हटा के सकता हूँ. हटा. अरे नाइस, ये चीज़ मैं भूल गया. अब मजा आएगा. अब तो इसका थंबनेल चाहिए मुझे. ठीक है, इसका थंबनेल लगाएंगे, मजा आएगा. अरे रुक रहा. अरे
What is going on?
कुछ नहीं देता ये गेम. क्यों करना है अब आर्टिफर फार्म? ऐसा कि आर्टिफर फार्म करते रहो, ग्राइंड करो, वो सीन क्यों हो रहा है? तू इतना ट्राई हार्ड मजा है ना गेम में. मेरे कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग में मदद मतलब थोड़ी क्या रहा है बिल्डिंग में कैरेक्टर ये नहीं वो नहीं.
Stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing.
एक मिनट ना. अब कल मैं निकाला, फिर वो निकाला चाहिए तो. अरे क्या नाम है? GFL कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice! It's really you this time! Not a lantern or a Dodo, but Alice in the flesh?
Alice in the flesh.
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
You look like...
You look just like Lee. You look so young.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
Let go. भाई क्या कूल लग रहा है ये. क्या हमें को निकालनी पड़ेगी. एक कैरेक्टर सेव करना पड़ेगा. इसका हेड यहाँ तक है. इसकी टोपी है, इसकी टोपी ये कैसे है? इसकी पंख क्यों लगे टोपी पे?
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
नेफेक्स पूरी टीम पूरी कर लूं, नेफेक्स लाऊंगा कोलमिना और फोर्थ कुछ भी
I see.
देख ले तू ट्रेवर कर।
Madam Mage, that was quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
It's okay, Llama, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors.
This is Alice.
This is Alice from the Hexen Circle.
Hexen
She's a
Circle.
friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
These are friends of ours and workers. She helps a lot in past.
That's right. She's a good person, just kind of unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm going to send a formal request for G to put you in solitary.
Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for. Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Oh.
No wonder they tend to show up around moon.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part. But only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No. There is another far greater factor at play.
Yeah.
The trilunar syzygy.
NEFFEX.
A trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
You're talking about life, death, and such, aren't you?
Oh, that's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and...
Oh!
The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Nodcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame, and it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
Why are you concerned about that border?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more
Miss
about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Columbina wants us to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole?
You mean me? Oh,
so you remember.
We heard its voice in content.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate. Her area of But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that...
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Huh? गायब हो गया? कहानी है क्या? कहानी कैसे गायब हुई थी वो? Must log into them set who lived here.
My body is so... Wait, no. My mind that's heavy.
वहाँ तकिए पास पड़ा है, तकिए दोनों बीच में. इस टाइम तो ये पड़ा मैंने लास्ट में देखा था. चश्मा में पी है. लास्ट में मैंने देखा. हाँ वो मम्मी का रूम में दोनों तकिए बीच में.
What's happening to me? I feel drowsy. Like I've been asleep for too long.
I think I'll go for a walk. बता रहे कि उस टाइम क्या होता?
Are you out for a walk too?
Shit. और कौन बात क्या?
The day has come at last.
Oh, no.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home.
Oh no.
Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, but as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world.
The world we have one. Bichari. This movie launch us to visit Frustmourne in Clave. Don't let it slip away.
Come on! Wait for me! The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since These decorations! It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
Oh, that's cool.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face, like they were frozen stiff. Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat. Coming.
इसका पढ़ लेंगे. I want to watch them longer, बिचारी. हाँ उड़ सकती क्या? ये अरे ऐसे रियल में उड़ती मजा तो थी नहीं हुई ना? ये ओ ऐसा बढ़िया था. इसको मैं जाने चाहिए तो कहाँ जाते हैं? मैप की तरह. अच्छा मैप पर नहीं मैप है. जोन है. मैं बोला जोन नहीं हुआ. कैसे भाग रही भाई ये?
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions?
Shh. Take this!
Punishable but nahi bhai.
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right?
Doesn't
matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm.
Oh, you menace.
Then think fast.
Then think fast.
Yele.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
Eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scion. Huh? How come Lamatti got a midsummer berry dessert? I always get I don't mind sharing. They're sharing food. I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea
just
parties.
ate off their own plate.
And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim. Hey! That was 2 bites!
Yo, welcome to stream. Priam? 2 बाइट खा ली. 2 बाइट खा ली. बोल रहा है that was 2 बाइट. हाय विकी. अरे विकी वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. ऐसा इतना अजीब क्यों है नाम तेरा? अब 20 से वो आदमी था विकी. और बता विकी क्या चल रहा है? कितने पैसे कमा लिया? अंधा पैसा? किसी बड़े प्रोजेक्ट का आता है क्या कुछ? मतलब बड़े प्रोजेक्ट आता है कोई? आजकल बिजी हो गया या फिर एग्जाम चल रहे हैं?
Then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
फिर आ गया. आ जा तुम क्या करें? He's the goat. मैं तो हूँ. अरे
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see.
अभी तू बिजी कहाँ है वो बता ना विकी. एग्जाम में बिजी है सही में कोई मतलब कर रहा है प्रोजेक्ट कुछ कर रहा है काम.
It's nice being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town too. Maybe the traveler will be there.
हमें ढूंढ रही थी बेचारी और हम उसको ढूंढ रहे थे.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
It's like what Convent said. The world itself is rejecting her.
To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. something of a recurring theme in Teyvat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the moon marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared.
We're too late.
Late.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture. Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat was the same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
The objective to leave. That's rationale, na?
Wait, we did that to her?
Well, strictly speaking,
yes.
But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
You are making like hopeful. That means you have a plan.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world.
Greatest mage, let's go.
Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Teyvat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection? But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now.
Do you know her name?
Do you know her name?
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
I asked her once, but she said she don't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
No.
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll...
Wait, Mage N is going to...
Mage N.
2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This is turning into...
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Teyvat's border soon.
Thanks for telling all this.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Clee.
Yay!
Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future.
देख रहा है मतलब क्लियर नहीं है एक काम कर जल्दी से ये सेकंड आईडी वो अच्छा उसको भेजेगा तू नहीं भेज पा रहा क्या उससे पूछना तेरे को है
Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
क्योंकि हेड से हेड बात करती है इसलिए my dude. What?
What?
My dude.
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head.
You really are super.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
There were some unexpected names in there. Unexpected name मतलब Varka और Venti है ना?
Clay didn't make the list, huh?
वो children नहीं बेचारी.
Of course not. Clee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
भाई साहब.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep. Clee's a little angel.
भाई साहब, कौन देख रहा क्या कर रही है?
Glad you agree. Yeah. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
See you when I see you.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
अच्छा वो उसका stall. I doubt it's necessary. A mage of her abilities doesn't need her help.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Clee, wasn't it?
What's she like? बहुत बढ़िया है.
A long story.
बताइए कैसे चलते बताइए कैसे बोल रहे हैं. Yo. अब डेमस्लेट ही लेगा. Oh my god, yeah, yeah.
What a lively place.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
Fun.
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chip. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's...
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life.
Look,
the materials have a...
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always the...
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to...
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're... friends. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like that. Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me? Oh, Centrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Talking to me?
Can you see me?
Can he see me?
इसके पीछे कोई और खड़ा है.
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but...
I still held out hopes, bichari.
The most important thing right now is to find that maid.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Maid expire. यार कोई नहीं देख रहा है इस बेचारी को.
Columbina?
Please देख लो. Sheesh, why निकली? नहीं, अरे यार.
Traveler?
Let's go!
भाई यार देख ले रहा हूँ. ये भी साथ लगी. Let's go! कब साथ आ गया भाई? अभी जाना थी. भाई स्टोरी तो बढ़िया है इसमें. ये भी एक कॉलम है ना, पीछे खड़ी है. ये खड़ी है. ये हमें दिख रही थी करना.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and...
A name.
A name?
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like a windbloom pinned to her chest or...
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Monster.
Oh, true.
True. What about that T-set? I recall that each mage has their own cup.
That would be this young lady, then?
Huh? इसका कब का है पर?
Hey there. Sorry to disturb you, but...
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius.
Have we got the wrong person?
Sorry.
Well, this is up.
When I shook my head, I meant no, Alice.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you!
Thanks for getting the pass.
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of... Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
My name is नाम नहीं बताया क्या हम print करेंगे nice. The unappreciated master sculptor, the immortal literary giant, if only dared write, the silent angel, yet also the orator, the instant they utter a word, etc., etc., etc. In summary, to remain silent is to be the observer of the world. Nice.
No, stop! Alice, I can't believe it.
भाई शिट भाई गेम ने सोचा और डाला इसके अंदर के ये नहीं बोले भाई साहब
I had had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word.
भाई साहब
She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans.
क्या गेम बनाया भाई इन्होंने?
I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything?
Oh God.
Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
भाई साहब क्या बनाना?
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions? Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or... Well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady?
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Among the words that popped out just now, I saw Angel.
Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
कौन सा? हैं?
All right. Paimon remembers her.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term... no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way.
एक चीज देखिएगा 5 मिनट स्ट्रीम करके देखना पड़ेगा मस्त है नहीं देखना मेरे को स्ट्रीम करके देखनी पड़ेगी मैं गेम का हो रहा है डिस्प्ले का ऑफ ही है दिखा दो सीधी
Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war.
लाइक नहीं हो रहा क्या करूं अरे पागल लाइक नहीं डिसलाइक करना सोच क्या रहा इतना मैं ये नूब है ये भी तो डिसलाइक और क्या है कि सोचता क्या इतना सोचता भी है लाइक नहीं हो डिसलाइक करना सोचता क्या है आजा मैंने दिखा डिस्कॉर्ड हटा लिया
Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the 3 moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons.
Yeah.
They were even after the war of funerary flame. They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all 3 had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating.
Is she talking about the moon?
Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the 3 moon goddesses. It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the war of funerary flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task?
Well, I mean, it's...
Okay.
Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans.
भाई ये ashamed का वो है क्या मतलब blushing
The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world, which means with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over.
Okay, so They built some kind of portal?
Portal, दिख रहा है portal.
Oh, yes.
Yes, portal.
A portal.
Yes.
Yes.
Is something wrong?
You sound disappointed.
You sound disappointed.
देख रहा हूँ noob. Gameplay कैसा? कोलम्बिना का यूज कर रही है. अच्छा ये है. लूनर क्रिस्टलाइजेशन नया डैमेज होने का ऐसा कुछ है क्या? स्कल्ट एनिमेशन है क्या? ये आई नहीं. नाइस. कल मैंने निकाल दिया ना स्लो मोशन में. ओह साहब. ठीक है क्वेश्चन आएगा भी देखते हैं क्या आना चाहिए तो.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
I didn't expect you similar. अभी ना बड़ा डिसअपॉइंटिंग क्या है बताओ रुको. मून गॉडेस को ना क्रायो एलिमेंट होना चाहिए था ना कि हाइड्रो. नहीं अब देख लिया. मैं हटा दूँ ठीक है.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, time out. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between two. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together.
And?
You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little...
Alright. Over the next few days, if everything checked...
I think so.
Yes?
Great.
Excuse me, Miss...
Loma.
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
Loma. I am Lauma, of the Frost Moons.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently. If you'd be also... Anyway.
See ya.
She seems...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
To mind our heads.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents.
Yes,
our faith was, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
I have a hunch that, but we might know something.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about...
Thank you, Mr.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
ये बात. Okay, good night, जरा. आज तो कंप्लीट कर जाऊंगा क्वेस्ट प्लेस को.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our...
You're saying there's...
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, there's no sense.
Makes sense. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frostmoon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
When I heard them, I see. When you were recognized these texts, what criteria do you...
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes?
Me?
Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere.
What?
For what it's worth.
Sure.
Give me a minute. Unreliable resources, eh?
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the... Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The subjectively song in this one. We have heard something like this.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance and saw clearly Whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes...
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading?
Seems like a
Come
question
on, let Paimon see. The child wished Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth a Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest.
I remember that.
I remember that.
Bhai Sahab.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call the moon chanter declared the event a miracle, and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed in this matter. Huh? Any thoughts after reading that?
If it's true, it gives us somewhat long-term feeling.
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar... But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do.
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions.
Yes.
Oh.
And now, I can make...
Background music life has fast
Still no name. It's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
कुछ तो बचेगा.
Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too.
I would consider me good again.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company...
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your...
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that,
we learned some stories from her.
Ah, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess.
Someone had to read.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for...
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
This looks familiar. I'm sure I saw one of these on the Golden Apple RPG.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes?
You want me to help her?
She wants me to help. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see.
Following
Following instructions and making observations.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the...
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases like this.
It's you!
It's you.
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for...
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in not...
Hat Guy?
Hat Guy.
Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Night...
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost...
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hakai.
Bhai Sahab. Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academy. Hat Guy. Hat Guy naam uska.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat right here.
So they come to NEFFEX.
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into. The Doctor.
The Doctor.
Also known as Dottore.
Second of three.
Second.
Just as I thought.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds...
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known. Once studied at the academia, but he...
Zondique, I heard that movie before. Back in the ruins, when the Abyss King mentioned that student, it was a doctor.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout?
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Knockcry, but...
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, but the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might...
Sure.